All right. Let's check the Twitches. Oh, it's playing a Dune ad. Are you going to go see Dune? Did you see the first one?
I didn't see it. I saw the original in like the 70s.
The
Or like not
old school?
from the 70s. I saw it
Right.
the original front that was from the 70s.
Right. You didn't see it in the 70s. You saw it
No.
from the 70s.
I was not alive in the 70s, thank you. I was alive the first year of the 80s, 1980.
Right.
I think I'm going to give out my social security number tonight on stream as well.
Really?
My social, my birthday,
Wow.
my PIN number to my limited funds in my ATM.
Ooh, that sounds like a
Are we
good
live
idea.
yet?
What's up, CM Punk? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. So back when I was, I worked at Sears for a long time, and there was this dude I worked with named Brian, and we used to have to, like, in order to pull up your Sears credit card or whatever, you'd use your social security number, right? And so I gave it to him to pull up my social security one time, and then like 6, 7 months later, I was buying something else, and like it gets to that screen wherever it's time to like put in my social, and he just like plops it in real quick. I was like, dude, what the heck? And he goes, oh, I'm sorry. I guess you didn't know, but I have a photographic memory. I was like, oh, wow. Like legit remember my social 7 months later. What's up, Telvin? What's up, Grim Rageful? Thank you for subscribing to our Twitch stream here just a few minutes ago. We appreciate that very much.
If that's true, if Brian did have a photographic memory, that means to this day he still knows your social. If he's out
I don't
there.
know. I could hit him
I'm
up.
sure
He
he's
lives in
out.
Texas.
He's probably thinking about it right now. He's probably just
Wow.
rehearsing it in his head.
In his just go back over it. Z-Man Bassaholic. Hello, what's going on? Fish Can't, love to see you. How you doing?
Hey, friends, before we
Steven
get
Randall, what's up, Lee and Rusty? Thanks for using channel points to highlight.
Before we get too far in the stream, can you let us know how our audio level's coming across? Or can you hear Lee? Can you hear myself? Give us a 1 in the chat if we're sounding loud and clear. And if not, give us your notes if we're not sounding clear.
Sounds good. Sam and hey fellas, how you doing? Appreciate you being here.
Our first stream ever, my mic cable frayed out, and
oh, that's right.
And Garrison put something to the effect of like, "Who's on stream calling in from a fishbowl right now?" And it was like,
yeah, I remember that. That was awesome.
So busted, so busted.
Oh, Z-Man Bass, you're 19 matches away from level 20. 19 feud? You'll get that easy. You'll get that easy tonight.
What time does feud start tonight? Is it
1 hour.
9 Eastern? Okay, in 1 hour. So
yeah.
6 Pacific, 9 Eastern.
Yes. So
only this information was available in like a blog form.
that you and I read this morning.
Somebody would have gone over it last night. Oh wait,
Goldie
they did all
last
of that.
Night.
They did all of that for me. Yeah, right. Exactly. I was like, if only one of the most experienced content creators on the team, Goldie, would have given me this. Oh, she did. She did give me this information.
Yeah.
So, what's up, Darkstar?
What's up? Good to see you.
Darkstar. I've seen Darkstar's roster, and
oh my gosh.
He's
insane.
I mean, I don't want to embarrass the guy, but he's we were together in the old days in a casual faction, right? And
back in the day,
he ain't casual no more. He's competitive.
That's right. That's right. Broken Wings, good to see you. Welcome from the Himalayas. That's awesome.
That's incredible. That's incredible. What's up, Hollywood?
Hollywood, yeah, good to see you. Good to see you.
So our first feud, let's go over some show notes. What we're thinking of doing tonight, if you're on stream with us, there's a couple of thousand of you on here with us tonight. Really? And for those watching on demand, they're like, well, I missed like the busiest stream in history. It's incredible.
I know, right?
So here's what we're thinking of doing. We are wanting to see, we're going to let you help build the show a little bit, but Lee and I have been saying, what would it look like if we put so we're on the champions like streamer account, and we're like, what would it look like if we took that new Bodacious Becky and added her to last week's Bray Muscle Man,
Yeah.
what could we do? And then like, what plate would you guys want to see on that? And then like, could we build together on this fine Friday night? Could we build the most impressive superstar that has ever been on stream? I think we could. I really think we could. No other streamer has had the opportunity to put this Becky on this Bray at 6-star silver and choose any plate from the stream. I mean, so like, we're gonna make history if we do this.
Yeah. What's up, Inman Goat?
And so on a less maybe, grandiose level, what we could also do is look at some builds that our friend Zoro has designed featuring the
For
new
us tonight.
What would we call the 7-year anniversary plates? There's like 10 plates, right?
Yeah.
So he's taken some of the builds that he thinks are impressive and feature the new plates, and so we can do some gameplay with those as well.
That's right.
We could talk about the new feud scoring system, which we're all
Confused as snot about.
learning. There's a graceful way to say it, which we're all learning.
Yeah.
So we were thinking tonight on stream, we could maybe even log into Lee's account and feud and see what we're seeing in real time and talk about how those feud scoring system is working, or how we're interpreting that it's working. Might be a better way to say it, right? What else were we thinking as far as show notes? If you're in the chat and you like any of these ideas, tell us which ones you like, right? Because we've and then another idea we had is we want to start a Friday night series, a tip of the hat to the old days of the tier lists.
Oh yeah.
Remember, is anybody in Twilight Bats still? I used
lots of people in Twilight Bats, but yes.
What I mean, that's in this chat. Is anyone in this tonight on stream from Twilight Bats? I used that feud list for years.
Oh, did too.
Years.
Did too. Yeah.
And I haven't lately, but I think they're still doing really good work there. But it'd be curious to see, we were talking about maybe doing one class a show for like the next 6 weeks. I need to hit refresh.
Spin-Zizzle, that's right. Who hasn't used it?
Yeah, like Twilight Bats was an institution like in this game for the longest time. That tier list. Yeah, Bats was my Bible for a while.
Right. Yeah, the problem was though, it is for Bats, because I mean they kept it up and going up until what, 5 silver, 5 gold, kind of into 6, where it was pretty, I don't want to say, the word easy is not correct, because it was never easy. They did really good work with that, hard work with that, but it got exponentially complicated when they added plates and medals and different new trainers, all like the way, like it's almost impossible to build a tier list. So we're going to do the impossible together over the next few weeks, but yeah,
that's what we're thinking.
First, you want to hop on some Bray gameplay?
So the feed is choppy. Darkstar is saying.
Is it choppy for everyone or just for Darkstar?
Yeah, let us have a one in the chat if we're having some sort of delay or lag or choppiness. Or a 2 in the chat if Darkstar
says
needs to upgrade his home internet.
Wilpus says feed is smooth, so we're good to go.
Smooth like Dusty Rhodes himself.
Dude on top has delay from Decip. Welcome.
Who's on top? Is that me?
No. Oh yeah. You've got you're on delay. I can
because
adjust
Rusty is always on top.
Wow. Let's see. I'm going to change your sync.
I'm just quoting a wrestler.
Here. Smooth, Big C. Thank you.
Smooth.
That other dude sounds a little rusty.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Thank you, footers.
Yeah, he does. 2. Big Nell said a 2. He's having Darkstar needs to update his internet. Big Nell said the 2 in the chat.
Hey,
yo,
dude.
Chico. Hey yo.
All right, Rusty. Here's what we're running for Bray.
Wrestling impersonations.
That's right.
I'll stop. Please, take over.
No. You're good. You're good. I get a little nervous when the screen has been just doing nothing except for you and I for a little while. So, Rusty, you're looking at this with me. Remind me if I'm on the right move set. The Uranagi, the Mandible Claw, and the Sister Abigail, right?
That's right. I mean, and those are the iconic moves. Like they got it. They really dialed it in well with that move set.
So then, entourage wise, let's see. What's the charge? 6 and 7. So we will need.
Our perks were loaded.
Perks are loaded. Yeah. So we'll be good. So Bulldog for the 2 on the red with 45% more red damage.
Oof.
Becky giving us 40% red, 40% black.
That's
then we
insane.
Got flat 12K with Stacy, and we got +1 on multi for Memrock. So that's kind of a little bit of everything build right there, right?
Oof. That's wild, brother.
Does that think it looks good?
Well, I mean, honestly, if there's a way to improve this, right?
Yeah.
Put it in the chat. Is there an upgrade that we because we can do it. We can do everything.
Yeah, we're on the Candy Store account. What's up, Spicy Papa? Good to see you.
I'm spicy.
Whoa. All right, plates wise for the first run through this, we're going to do the Viper's Strike with the Underdogs. I'm sorry, I Pity the Fool. So black goes to red, red goes to black.
Nice.
Does that sound like a good start? And
I mean, it sounds perfect. We're going to
perfect.
Continue to dial in the perfection, though.
Yeah. So I've got the 130% gem damage strap on there. I'm not going to put the Fury 2s on here because one of our builds that Sir Zoro is providing for us for the evening is got those loaded, so I don't have to mess with that. But 130%, I feel like that's a pretty good. If you got a 50% strap and double Fury 2, you're still not hitting 130. So I feel like that by itself makes up some good ground right there. 619 Monster says for the ultimate break red and fill the board with yellow. Yeah, we can swap that out. We can put the sheriff's badge on there after this one.
And that is what we're looking for. We are looking for the greatest superstar the game has ever seen. Like no possible upgrades. That's what we're going for here.
That's right.
I have a feeling it's going to be Hulkamaniac or Seance is going to be like the one that just wipes it.
All right. Well, let me hit record here. We'll hit the intro and then we'll start trying some of the builds here real quick. So
nice.
There we go. What's up, WWE Champions Universe, Lee, Rusty, and all of the Twitchites, or whatever people on Twitch are called. I don't know what that is. Rusty?
Champs Chat Nation.
Champions Chat Nation. I love that. You remember when G switched from Champions Nation to G Nation? Like, I miss...
Hello, G Nation. Guess on here.
Hello, champions. Like, that was my favorite.
Set down my baguette to play champions for you.
Dude, he's going to smack you in the DMs. I'm just saying. Twitchers? Yeah, Twitchers. Anywho, we are in this video building out the ultimate Bray Wyatt. Now, I know what you're thinking. Last week, we built an ultimate Bray Wyatt last week. What changed? No. Well, Rusty, everything. What changed? What changed?
Now Bray has... Okay, so if Bray is the most OP male in the game... He now has an OP trainer in the game and takes him. Now we're doing like exponential math, like with the power that he can do. Tell us about Bodacious Becky. She released today. So this is her debut in the Entourage.
Goldie got to preview her last night. So hopefully send Goldie your good thoughts. She did a great job on the stream. But yeah, so I think when we first saw her, she was listed as a coach, and if I'm If I'm wrong about that, let me know in the chat. But I thought she was a coach for like a hot minute. Red gym's doing 40%, black gym's doing 40%. And I went, oh my goodness, that is going to change everything. Now, she's a trainer as she got implemented. So I don't know if it's quite as a coach would be, but still. Let's see what she hits for. So you can see the rest of our trainer set here. We've got 130% gem damage strap, but I'm not running any metals, so this is still within reach of most people if you have a 60% or, give or take strap plus Fury 2s. And then we're running the Viper Strike and the I Pity the Fool. And yes, we're going to play with some of these non-licensed plates like that one or this one here in a little bit too. So
because this is an experiment, and I mean, ultimately what we're going for is a superstar like the world has never seen. We are trying to set the curve on the power creep. We're trying to be at the farthest end of it. And the community's helping us build this because they want to see, can Bray hit like no one has ever hit before?
That's right. Well, someone from the community has already spoken and said, hey, let's see Stacy swapped out for Z Gunther. The only issue that's why I tried to build these out beforehand is because on the main account, every single character there is the exact same level. So it's just a big list you scroll through. What's up, 202 Gaming?
Austrian Zombie. The world's first Austrian zombie. I want to tell you, I'm in the entourage now.
You're an equal opportunity offender, Rusty.
I grew up in the 80s where anyone foreign, anyone non-American was just a heel.
Whoa.
Those
were not the good old days. Okay.
They're the bad old days.
All right. That was a 4.7 hit. So let's leave these here.
And the pin bar hasn't moved yet.
Right.
Right. Is what's so impressive.
Right. So here's where the big hit should come in. So I put one of the plates on there in particular where you break black and make red. But if you notice, when you go into the mandible claw, that cancels that out because it happens at the end of your turn. So we know right off I need to change that plate. What we need is anything that deals with the red gems. Once the red gems hit at the end, this is where it's going to go off. So let's see what kind of damage he does with the Becky here. Becky with the good hair. Come on. 18 million. That was 18 million on that.
And that was the second swipe.
Yeah, right? He had already hit 5.
So turn 1, 18 plus 5 is 23 million?
23 million turn 1, yeah. Plus the sub, whatever the sub did, which I didn't even pay attention. True. Ivan Drago was a baby face. Thank you, Baby Ice.
You know what came into the chat? They said, put Seth friggin' Rollins because he does 40% to all gems.
All right. Well, we're going to change out one of the plates so we can also change out one of the entourage.
And I don't know, is Rollins a trainer or a coach?
He's a trainer.
Have not. Okay. I was like, I have not laid
plus
eyes
one
on
juggernaut, but we're not doing jugs. So again, bear with me. We try not to make the whole first half of the stream me trying to find these. Once we get to the Sir Zoro builds, Zoro and I already built these out so that they're ready to go. So shout out to Sir Zoro. He's sleeping right now because it is very late.
He's across the world. Am I allowed to say where he's from? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
We'll keep his location anonymous.
Yeah.
But he is on the other side of the world. And it's 3 a.m. in his time zone.
If you see Seth freaking Rollins go by and I miss him, you just tell me.
So Baby Ice. Fun fact: neither Lee nor I have Bray. So if we had him, you could absolutely borrow him, right? But so it's like anything divided by 0 is still 0. So
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. No, our polls last week. Actually, I had where we had our Muscle Man emote up there last week. I had the one from No Holds Barred where Hulk Hogan goes Dookie, and I was going to put the polls last week were and have that there, but it wouldn't load right, so I had to give up. All right, Rusty, I swear. There he is. Any color gems do 40%. Now, the only thing is I'm risking losing him not starting turn 1. But other than that, do we see anything else that, other than changing out this plate, because it's not going to work for us? Let's see.
Maybe click.
Ooh, when we break 3 or more black gems, we could do that. Let's see.
So,
What about the, where is the baddest jacket? Subs increase your black gem. Oh, but he goes into red.
So how does the Hulkster plate read? How does the Hulkamaniac plate read?
Whenever you break 20 plus gems, increase your red gem damage by 200% for 2 turns. So, and then whenever you break 20 plus gems, your black move. It's black move, red gems, black move.
Okay.
But still, let's do it. Let's see it.
I can't imagine it being better than that. Like, I can't imagine it being better than that.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine a plate being better than this one, I guess is what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, then we'll keep this one on. Then we'll switch to the seance and see what that does. Because remember last week with the seance, that was... Woo. Zelda says, yes, thank you for trying out this plate. Definitely going to try it out. Yeah. And
I'm looking at the
Zoro
birthday
already
prize
maxed
wall.
the Feud War score.
Nuke Anteater is asking, I've got 11K medallions. What should I grab off the prize wall? I don't ever get to shop with other people's money, so I'm going to look at the prize wall here and maybe offer some suggestions. That'd be fun.
So we did have to, this is not a feud ready build, because we did have to go to turn 2. But all right, so this is our black move, black gems, and pin bar doesn't move. Let's see what it hits just with that, with Seth freaking Rollins and Becky. So the power couple. Woo! All right, that's 5.4 with nothing else. I'm hoping he stays alive through this. Because, yikes.
I don't see it happening. I meant
like through the sub even, but
I don't think there's someone in the game with enough health to actually go through a full cycle.
Well, let's see. Well, I mean, it did the little glitch like we won, which of course we did, right? Blam, blam,
little kiss,
blam. 29 million.
Are we going to see negative damage? Have we seen that yet?
No.
Okay.
It's the bodacious bods of Lee and Rusty, the all-American males.
I was thinking the Alex Wright dance.
Oh, good Lord, Bill's Mafia. No more pulls. No pulls tonight.
No pulls tonight, friend. We
are tapped.
No pulls tonight. We are pullless.
Yeah. Any other builds for Bray? We've thrown in Seth Rollins. The big switch there is you don't start turn 1. So he definitely hit harder, went from 18 million to 29 million with that and the Hulkamaniac plate.
So here's an observation. That gamble might be worth it if you're going into feud and you're selecting an opponent with a sub move.
Okay.
Right? Because you've got the reversal, right? So you will steal the move. You will reverse it. So if you go in with that build and you choose whoever, right? Cody, and he's green, blue, and you know that's triple sub, 6-star silver Cody, right?
Right.
So you've just stolen. Turn 1, you swipe. His turn 1, you steal. You're fully charged, and you've done damage. I mean, that might be like the hack of all hacks.
Maybe. I mean, the trick is, though, if you're not loaded turn 1 in feud, and I am, unless I have a sub, you're not going to survive. Like,
well, what I'm saying is let it, like, you choose the opponent out of their lineup that is the sub guy. You just go for it. You're just the sub killer. Just bam, bam, bam. Right?
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, as long as you get a red match. I didn't get a red match last time, which was what the problem was. This is, by the way, guys, with the seance plate. So this is the big boy plate that almost nobody has. Oh, geez. That 5 million hit right off the bat is awesome. What's that?
This is the seance plate?
Well, yeah, it'll trigger after. Both plates should trigger after the next move.
What's up, Merrick's? We are trying to build the greatest iteration of Muscle Man Bray that, and probably the best superstar that the world has ever seen, by attaching
May never know.
Bodacious Becky to Bray.
Oh, I missed the
And
damage.
oh,
What was the damage?
I don't know. He's not getting up.
He's already dead. Oh.
Okay, since we got Merrick's in the chat and we got people asking, can you just show the entourage one more time before you run it?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're doing
Sorry,
a gamble build where we've got the power couple, Seth freaking Rollins for 40% any color gems, Becky for red and black 40% more, Gunther buffing up the multis, and then Rock bumping the multis up strength 1. So, what do you want to talk about, Rusty?
Incredible. So here's my theory, Merrick's and chat. Should you go into this with feud not MP ready and try to find a sub opponent and steal, turn 1 you swipe, turn 2 or their turn 1, you hit the reversal, steal the turn, and now you're ready you're getting 2 turns in a row. Yeah. If you choose the sub opponent and if the AI hits the sub first.
Well, see, here's the issue though. Like with that one, I didn't have red. Now I did have a row break that got me the 1 red gem I needed, but I didn't have red. I mean, that's the struggle though. Like if I've got my Neidhart, and I will, not for the women's feud obviously, but if your Bray is showing up, my Neidhart's gonna eat him. I mean, he eats everyone. So it just depends. It really depends on what your strategy is. Because I mean, yeah, if you can eat 1 turn, because offensively it's a little different. Defensively, if you've got the defensive build out, if they have a turn, you're usually done. But offensively, you might have a shot. All right, I got to watch the damage this time. See what it hits.
Go 1 speed if you need to, so it goes super slow for Grandpa.
Oh, thank you.
I was talking about myself.
23. Okay, so that was not as good. It was not as good. I continue to find that the whatever it was, underdog story type plate, it does better than the Ghostbusters plates whenever I've tried them.
So Baby Ice says no MP trainers. You guys are nuts. Okay, right? So I mean, I think that's the voice of reason calling in from the chat to say you don't want to go into a feud with no MP trainers. That's a bad idea. Right. Suggestions are coming in, and they're coming in the chat. Somebody said, "Have you tried Sherry in the entourage?"
I was actually thinking about Sherry. Yeah,
even higher.
Sheriff's badge. We can use the sheriff's badge. Yep, sheriffs will hit pretty nice.
Swap Seth for Sherry.
Yep. We can do that.
Yeah. Okay. So that's Becky, multiple people.
But swap Seth for Sherry. Absolutely.
Right.
What are the odds that
we're still with no MP experiment? So if it's Sherry, right, and Becky.
Oops, no, not move charge. Gem modifier. Go back. So the yahoos who got to run this guy last week didn't use Sherry, apparently. Wonder who they were.
It was us.
It was us.
Me. Hi.
It was me, Austin.
I'm the problem. It's me.
All right, so we're swapping Seth for Sherry, and we're swapping in the sheriff's badge. So Sherry, Sheriff, and Hulkamaniac. That's our big brain play right now. Thank you, Merrick.
Yeah, that was a Taylor Swift song. That was it. Yeah, it's called Antihero. As performed by
the dulcet tones of Rusty Graves. Can I just tell you, Rusty, I was just at a little girl's birthday party for my daughter, and the theme was Taylor Swift. So
awesome. I would have been a great security guard at that birthday party. That would have been a lot of fun. Hey, you get out of here.
Hey, you guys. I'm going to let him hit me just so I can start with the moves loaded pure.
I like Taylor too, Max. I mean, I'm a Swiftie.
Godflow, what's up? Pretty sure you were the same month as what? What did I miss? What did I miss?
It's cool to have a mod in the chat, though. We've never had one. It gets pretty out of hand sometimes.
Oh, Merrick's mods for us a lot. He's low key behind the scenes, like, not that one. Because we don't know what we're doing, quite honestly. We still haven't figured out the Twitches. I think I successfully rated
sometimes.
us. And we do feed the trolls.
They tell you don't feed the trolls, and I like to feed them a buffet of
buffoonery. My goodness, times 10. All right,
times 10.
Oh, and we could, well, we're not going to because that would ruin everything, but we could go right back into this. All right, so the over-under, Rusty, what do you think? So we had 29 with I Pity the Fool, 23 with the Seance plate, both with Seth freaking Rollins. This one, what's your over-under?
40.
40 million?
40 mil.
40 million. Big Love, what do you think in the chat?
Multiplies,
what do you think?
It's going big.
All right.
40 million.
40 with extra zeros. And because it's Scopely, no commas. Oh, shade thrown.
Yeah, Big Love. Big Love 198138 says 40.
That wasn't as sensual as you've said it before. 40!
Valentine's Day.
Straight up 40. 40 million.
That's our champion.
Woo! That's Dark Star, you were close.
My boy. That's my muscle man. Muscle man. Yeah, that's good. He's
Hercules.
Exactly. 42 mil.
Yes.
46 million was reduced to 40. So awesome.
All right. Any takers? Can we do anything to make this better?
Yes.
Anything else to make
but we won't
better?
do it. The answer is yes. We could do Fury 2s across the board.
Well,
but we're intentionally not doing that.
Right.
Just because this is Dad's account. We've got the Fury 2s, I think, on other things.
Well, we need to transition in the next few minutes to, we got 3 Sir Zoro builds to do. Not only endorsed by, but hand selected by Sir Zoro for tonight's stream.
Oh, the drip plate. What would that do?
Oh, jeez. We're going to drip him? All right.
I mean, it's like, that's like, we've
not?
come to the edge of the Grand Canyon. Now we will attempt to jump across it.
All right. But that does take the Hulkamaniac plate off. I'm just saying.
Well, was it, I mean, we saw 40 million. Now let's test it. Let's put it to the test. Can the drip outdo it or not?
I think no. And here's why. You start with a red move, then you go into a black sub, which does so, but then you do the move and it won't drop them until after. I don't know. We'll see. It may.
But isn't that the content people need to see and hear? That, hey guys, the drip plate was not as good in this situation. Like, who's ever said that?
I'm pretty sure Merrick's has said it on a lot of videos. Merrick's is pretty anti-drip.
I don't know. I don't ever watch the guy. I mean, is it pretty good? Is it pretty good?
You don't watch the guy. You've been on his channel, whatever. Sucker.
Just kidding. I've been on his channels. I'm totally joking. Totally joking. Of course, Merrick's has said. Do you remember that whole thing? Like The Simpsons did it first. Like that's like anything we probably try to do. Like Merrick's has been doing this for so long. He's probably done it already. So or Goldie or DJ
or Professor.
Cumulatively, they have about 125 years of streaming experience combined. So
whereas we've got like 5 minutes. So
we're new to this.
Footer says Merrick streams ? Okay, so I was wrong because I see sometimes 7. So this did for sure drop some drip. Now the question is, how will the drip drop on the next drip?
Well, it's just back to the 10x though. It's going to be 40 again, I would think, right?
Well, you got 10x and then you got the 7s, but you don't have the Hulkamaniac. So let's see. Let's see.
So 32. I'll guess 32.
32? All right.
We'll
I'll say 38.
Ooh. Merrick's saying 20. I would love it. I would
30.
love it. Because then we're like, hey man, the drip didn't do it for us.
It didn't. The drip was distinctly lesser
37,
than the Hulkamaniac.
Damage reduced to 30. So the Hulkamaniac plate, you just saw it with your own eyes.
Yep.
Hulkamaniac plate better on the best superstar in the game with the best trainer. The drip plate is not the one. It's not the one.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Not the one.
That's pretty cool to know. I just feel
All
like the
right.
community needs to be free of
Free of their driposity.
the drip envy, you
The
know?
drip V.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Big Love.
Yeah. People are
All right.
plotting that the drip is not the solution. So I love it.
Well,
I looked at
this is
Eric's
your
feud prep.
trainer setup. If you've got these ones right here, then first of all, I'm jealous because I'm missing. I have this one. That's it. But if you've got this setup right here and a Hulkamaniac plate, you too can hit 40 million turn ish one, cycle one
Consistently.
consistently, and it recycles flawlessly. So there you go. That's it for this video. Now we're going to play with some Sir Zoro builds. So check out the next video if you're on the YouTubes,
Nice.
and for all the Twitchers, Twitches. Yeah. Anyway, see you on that one. All right, I gotta throw up something very special here, Rusty. There we are. There we be. Rusty, I can't hear you if you're talking.
Yeah, I just have a little domestic situation and I'm attending to, and
Okay, never mind.
I'm back. I'm back.
You're okay. All right.
You
Sorry.
know, kid got a boo boo. Had to talk him through it. He's tough. He's back to play. Resume general play. You know, sometimes you just want to tell dad they're hurt, and then you know it's like the forum, right? You post that little boo boo on the forum. You just want dad to say, "I'm sorry, buddy," and then okay, back to it. I'm just gonna right back to it. I'm gonna keep playing. We have fun. Right? That's what it feels like in this game a little bit sometimes.
Gotcha.
We're not filming this, are we? It's not.
No, not
we're
right
not
now.
on stream,
No.
are we?
Well,
this is
yeah,
not
we're not.
This is not a live stream, is it?
It's not on our. It's not on. No. Anyway.
Okay, good.
All right, you want to introduce? I'm going to hit the record button. You want to introduce the Zoro builds, and I've got Sir Zoro's info right there to tell people to sub, as if they weren't already. But anyway,
When you say right there, where is right there? I don't see it on screen.
Right there.
Oh, it's tiny. I can't read it though. So let me go to this.
Oh, okay. There you go. You got to
Theater mode.
You got to zoom it.
I'm an old fuddy duddy.
That's okay.
At Sir Zoro with a 0.
I'm about to drop a line on you though, Rusty. We're live, pal.
I know. Right?
Sid Vicious.
Nice. The Shockmaster comes stumbling out of the wall. All right. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, go ahead and intro us.
What's up, WWE Champions Universe? Rusty and Lee here, and we are looking at new anniversary plate gameplay as designed by one of the brilliant builders and content creators, Sir Zoro. And if you've never watched a Sir Zoro video, they can be pretty impressive. They give you something to think about. They give you something to try at home. And Lee, who we got first?
Well, Rusty, the first one is one that everybody knows is going to be OP. The second one's going to try to surprise people. And then the third one, you saw him do it, and it already went viral, but, you know, we're going to show it off anyway. So Roxanne, the Prodigy, and here's Zoro's build. Tricolor.
Is this the best female striker in the game? And we're going to try a build masters build, perhaps. Do you think best female striker?
Best female striker, but yes, as 619 said, she does look like they reskinned Gollum. So
no, why would you say that on our chat? Come on. Anyway,
yeah. So tricolor, corner uppercut, deal damage. Choose 3 columns to make into multiply gems of strength 6. Then the black move, Super Frankensteiner, deal damage, choose a 6x1 to make snowfalls, which will modify all gems below into black. And then the top move is the Russian leg sweep, deal damage, and choose 7 gems to make black. And this is the Entourage set, as selected by Sir Zoro. Mr. Bronathan Breakerson, yellow moves and blue moves starting loaded. The Sherry that we were just playing with, the sensational one herself. One Mr. Zombie Education here. Black gems do 12k more damage. And this is the one I questioned, but I am not one to question the Zoro. He is usually right. Mr. Zombie, Shawn Michaels, moves and gems that generate black will create 3 more black gems, which I don't. I mean, like the snowfall already is making a 6x1 area into black, so all that's doing is choosing additional black gems on top. Again, that's my one thing I'm gonna maybe play with and see if we can out Zoro the Zoro, and then the plates. The challenge of our rival, which I know is not one of the new plates yet, but it is one of the Rocky plates. And then the immovable object. So black to yellow, all across the board. Now, I've never used Roxy. I don't have her. So my guess is we're making the multis, we're putting the snowfall, and then we're doing the Russian leg sweep. But we don't have anything loading the black, so I think we're using maybe that's why he's got us choosing those extras. So we got to do a 5 match or something here. Anyway, Rusty, have you ever played with Roxy?
Oh no.
Yeah,
never, sir. This is whale territory, I would think, because I don't have her. I don't have any of these plates. I don't have some of these trainers. So this is like, I'm just gonna sit back and I'm in school. I'm the student here.
You're the student, not the master this time around.
Sir Zoro's the master.
Sir Zoro is, and I don't know. I'm gonna try the whole set a swipe up thing here. I got one I can set up there, but that's gonna cascade like hideous amounts. And I mean everything's gonna turn black anyways. So, all right. I don't think I made any.
I was about to say he only chooses like 1 or 2 when he does things like this. So is there a trick to that?
Oh, frick.
You know what I mean?
So I added that challenge of the second plate. I bet you I'm the problem right there.
Oh, okay.
I am the problem.
Because I was gonna say Zoro is like, if it's a choose 10, he chooses like 2, and then like load something, and he just like keeps cycling it and building the damage higher and higher and higher.
I'm about to get my butt royally handed to me by Becky because I screwed this build up.
You're gonna get your health stolen.
See, what his thought was is somehow I would cycle this so that we would get the yellow back and make the whole board into ×10, and then have the ability to do the snowfalls, right? So, okay. I mean, I know that's not going to work because this match sucks for that, but you know, that would be the thing. And then that goes, well, actually, I mean, that was just fun. That was 11 million on a big, bad mistake. I'll take it.
Right.
But I ran that wrong. Wrong.
But you know what you've just demonstrated? This is why what Sir Zoro does is such an art form, because he not only does he come up with builds that are there's a lot of thought behind them, right? And everything is but here's the dilemma. Sometimes we don't have all of the same pieces that he has, and so we try our best. Well, okay, that person makes yellow. Well, maybe this one will make yellow, right? So like we try our best to imitate some of the, when we just see a screenshot, hey, Sir Zoro hit for 30 million with it. Well, I have some of those things. But the second thing is this: you actually have to watch his play pattern, because how choosy he is, and like he does it brilliantly. Pat Patterson is a great example. Like he doesn't just hit, you know, like the way I love to just, like he chooses, if there's like choose 5, he may only choose 1 or 2.
Right.
Like he knows, he's watching the pin bar. He's choosing selectively how he does it all. And it's really tough to imitate that level of gameplay. It takes a lot of reps is ultimately what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, okay, I'm following. Yeah, Lucky Board does help. I'm following Merrick's here. Boom. And then we swipe here.
Yeah, and a Lucky Board helps, right? I would, and like I love Suzoro's builds, but like I wonder, you know, when we see a video from him, how many reps has he, you know, gotten? How many boards has he gone through to get the best one, right? So it's a lot of times it's hard to imitate results.
Right. Right. That makes sense. And Merrick's is still in the Merrick's would do so. That was 15 million with that. I mean, my
Nice.
goodness. Even me screwing this up, I'm getting one better each time and still doing it wrong. Okay, so Merrick says set a row break as well. So that's my final lesson on this. Is set a row break as well, and we'll see if we can even get through one of these Sir Zoro builds before I have to.
It's hard to run a Zoro build when you don't have a Zoro brain.
Yeah, apparently.
Quote me on that. Tweet that.
Yes.
I'm only speaking for me. I'm not casting shade on you as my stream partner.
Uh-huh.
I'm lost sometimes in the complexity of the choosy.
Right.
So.
I'm just not sure. All right. Okay, so if I set that up, that will create a row break right there. And
Nice.
then I'm doing a 5 match, which, whoops, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. So that's a 5 match. And then I'm setting up a swipe. And none of these things are interrupting the other things. And now I just need to not cascade, and I got it. Thank you, Merrick's.
Famous last words from Merrick's the
Famous
Cascader.
last words. Yeah, here we go. Oh. All right. We got it. We did it. We did it, buddy.
To run any
We did
superstar
it.
for the first time, like period, and to run a Zoro build is even tougher. So I'm
All right.
ton of
Let's see
respect
what
for
this
what you're doing.
does. Yeah. You expect a match, and the funny thing is, you just said that exactly how Sir Zoro says it, Merrick's. Let me see. What was his exact quote? Let me see if I can pull it just real quick. Where's the chat with Zoro? Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. This must be huge damage, is what he said.
Yeah.
This must be huge damage. All right. This one's for Zoro. Follow him on the YouTubes because, oh my goodness, it's going to break. 38 million. So that's on par with the Bray that we just
It hadn't
saw.
happened yet. Remember one delay? I'm still waiting. Let's see it. There it is. Just like my pulls last week. I could see your face before I could see how bad the pull was. And I was like, oh no, his face is so bad. And I had to watch your bad face for 120 pulls.
My bad face.
You're pretending not to be, your soul being crushed for me. And I was like, this is bad. I'm looking at Lee. I'm reading him.
Right.
Just like poker. You read your opponent, not the cards, right? So I was reading you. I was like, he's trying so hard to smile. Why?
Oh man, 44 million on Roxy right there. Thank you, Sir Zoro. But wait, Zoro wants. Can I see the move cost when we're done recording? What do you mean?
What is a move cost?
I don't know. Yes,
in
Merrick, you can see anything, buddy. Oh, the MP cost? Yeah.
I would think so, yeah.
For each move? Absolutely. Yeah, let me just go into a female note. There's not a female note on that right there. There is a female note. Well, not that I could. You know what? Yes, I will go back to that, Merrick's. We are recording.
For those of you
yes,
watching us, do this. This is all the stuff Lee usually edits out too. It's like
that's right.
A bunch. It takes a while to choose.
When we're on YouTube's, this is what we edit out. So Rusty, do you know who Sir Zoro would like to try and redeem right now?
The person that Merrick's called Trasher, Thrasher, is back from the Attitude Era. Am I right?
Yeah.
We're going Thrasher, the chase no one was excited about. Back from the dead. This is zombie.
Still not
Thrasher.
Excited about him. Zombie. Well, yeah, he does kind of move like a zombie. I didn't think about that.
So we got 6-star silver Thrasher.
Yeah. Hey, if you have the gumption to take Thrasher 6-star silver, you deserve for him to be good. That's all I'm saying.
And you have Moment of Bliss. Is that correct? This is the plate that we're featuring is Moment of Bliss.
Yeah, I just had to swap over. So now he does have. So he's got a 50% gym damage strap plus double Fury 2. So he's at 90% there. Moment of Bliss on there.
And
the Heart Stopper.
which I have the Heartstopper rotting in my inventory, and I've regretted taking it every since.
It's so good.
Because I don't have a blue, I just don't have the blue gem, blue move guy. I don't have a Delo. So I would love Thrasher to be super good. And then I would rig him up.
Yeah. All right. So here's the loadout that he wants us to run. So we've got triple blue. We've got Jerry the King Lawler for blue moves start with 4 more MP. You've got the Queen, Sherry, who I don't have and has been on every one of these builds we've tried tonight. You've got Seamus, and you've got Zigunther. Merrick's the move charge on these 10, 7, and 7. So that's a big numbers. That's not the biggest ones, or not the best of ones. So the idea is we're using the diving Centon, choose 7 to make into purple, but we are then going to use the moment of bliss so that purple turns back into blue, and then that's going to trigger the Heartstopper. So yeah, we'll see.
So we have perks, tour perks that are charging. I'm assuming, right, as well.
So he wouldn't have the ones that the current month characters would. So I don't think he's going to start. Well, yeah, he did start loaded turn 1. I'm wrong. So, but if I throw this down, this is going to be 16 random gems. This is going to be,
So I would think you do that second. I would think you do your choosy.
I know. I'm still going to do it wrong.
Fill.
This is the definition of theory crafting. That's right.
I think
so. We're going to need to make a purple match. It's almost the same as what we just did, the 5 and the 3. But I have to do it in such a way that I dodge all of these stinking multis. It's right there. I got it. Okay, I got it.
Does multis make your pin bar fill a lot faster?
Yes. It literally counts as that many. I did it! I can Zoro! Zoro!
It's big damage.
It's going to be big damage. Man, I love Zoro. He's fun.
Massive damage.
So right now we've got we're not doing that anymore. So we've got 22 multi-gems we're going to make blue, and the multi-blues are doing 97? No. Okay. Oh my gosh, 972,000, almost $1 million per multi-gem.
Do it.
Oh my gosh, Zoro, this is why you are the man, sir.
So if I only have Matt Hardy and not
19
Cherry,
million. Sorry.
Can I do similar things if I have Matt Hardy?
Yes. Not as good. Be two less multi per. 19 million with Thrasher.
Pulling Thrasher out of the trash and put him in your roster.
But to Merrick's point, that went exceptionally well for me. If any multi-gem hadn't been exactly as I placed it, we would have cascaded and...
Right.
Boo. Yeah, it's not a one-swipe in feud. That is a big setup. What's up, Dylan the Villain? Good to see you. You made it into the YouTube's video for the recording for the Twitch here. Yeah, very hard not to cascade. But, Rusty, did you ever think you would see Thrasher hit 20 million?
I think everybody was pretty low on Thrasher. So that plate, is he feud ready? Like, do we think you'll see him in feud? I guess what would need to happen to mash on him in feud?
I think that this, what's up, Smart for Pull? Something like that. Yes, Dylan is YouTube famous. Rusty, I think what this is, when the carnival used to come to town once a year and it had that intrigue because you couldn't go see these acts otherwise? This is a carny act right here.
Thrasher's the bearded lady.
He's the bearded lady, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Yeah, and Merrick said in chat, or not, yes, he said in the chat, but in feud you would have to have dual
Right.
MP
Dual
in order
MP.
to
So
load
maybe
him.
boss battle.
So, but
Maybe
amazing
boss
tour build,
battle. Boss
tour builds,
battle.
yeah.
If you have blue and multis are getting a push, maybe. So yeah.
Yep. But I mean, the fact that he can, that's pretty neat, right? All
You
right,
want
your
to show?
last Sir Zoro build for this weekend is the
This is the
one
one I'm
that
excited about.
lots of people threw around on the YouTubes and sent his video around. It's a great one. Go check it out. Somebody put in the chat Sir Zoro's information, or Rusty, if you can even pull up that video, but you see it right here on screen. Follow Sir Zoro right there. But this one, can I just tell you, Rusty? Sir Zoro's video made me take a very specific plate off the prize wall. A very specific plate. Because I was running him wrong. In fact, shout out to Shellers on the Black Pearl. Shellers is one of the first people I ever knew that had this theory that was running 10 million bleed damage, insane amounts of stuff.
Yeah.
And we were both running him wrong. I just got him, but whatever. This is the move set, and here's the MP, guys. 6 black stun gun. Choose 4 gems to make purple. 7 purple fall away slam. Deal damage. Make 21 gems into trap gems. If broken by your opponent, deal 0 damage and deal bleed damage to the opponent for 1 turn. If broken by you, deal damage and increase your black MP by 3. That's very important right there. And then the sidewalk slam. Deal damage and deal a lot of bleed damage for 3 turns. Your entourage. We've got your MLC Chase character from last month, Giovanni Vinci, right? Right? Moves that cause bleed will do 65% more bleed. 2 more MP. Of course, you might need to start loaded in feud without that, but we are going max bleed first here. You got Apollo, 150%. You've got Woods for 50%, and you've got Kyrie for 40%. So if you have to swap out Vinci, which you might, this would be a little bit less, but you're talking 4 million bleed for 3 turns, which seems low because I remember him hitting harder than that. But still, that's 12 million bleed. But here's the trick. Here's the trick that made it all worthwhile. The corporate crown. Whenever you break 3 or more purple gems, get your black move points back. 3 or more purple, get black, and the move right here makes it so that when you break your trap gems, you get black MP. So you can reload this thing all day. Yes, that was a bad pun. And just for funsies, this is not Zoro's. I just threw it on here. Whenever you make 15 or more trap gems, increase your purple move damage by 200%. I don't know if it'll trigger. I just wanted to throw it on there. Yeah. Casually 12 million in bleed. Yeah, that's, just 12 million in bleed. No big deal. Rusty, I talked too much. What you got?
So this one's interesting because a great number of the community got theory and got the corporate crown, or has access to still choose the corporate crown.
Yep.
On the prize wall. So some of the builds feel out of reach oftentimes that I see streamers do. This one is, the cookies are really on the bottom shelf for the majority of the community. So this might be the OP build that like the most people have access to. I think that's exciting. That's really exciting.
Yep. I am going to eat this turn just to make sure I can start it right.
Like, I would say, furthermore, like a free-to-play player might very well have this within their reach now, right?
Yeah.
And like maybe they use Striker Seth, or maybe they don't have quite the same build entourage, bleed entourage. But.
Right. So there's 12 million right there. Plus, we're going to match this right here. And I think I'll set up another one just in case here, because boop. Yep. So I thought Got another right there.
Yeah, look at it go. I mean, just look at the critical hit. Bam, 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 bam. That's all bleed. I mean, that's so
Yep.
fast.
Yep. Let's see. I'll set up a match there and there. But here's the big deal from this is going to take forever, right? I mean, but still, like I'm bleeding out anyone. We're up to 36 million bleed right now if I pin him, if I wanted to pin him, and I'm not done yet, right? I still got lots I can do with this. Lots I can do with this. So drop some more bleed. So we're at 48 million bleed. Boop boop. Let's do that. Set up a swipe if I need it. Yeah, this will wipe anyone out. All right, so 48 million. So we're at theoretically 60 million on the bleed. Plus,
and it's just waiting for the pin bar to hit, and then it'll cumulatively deal all that damage, or what?
Well, it's going to be one at a time. So how many times have I done it? 4. So 4 times 4, 3 times 4. So I'm at about 12 to 16 million every time he swipes a gem. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay.
On there. But also the whole
action.
board is filled with trap gems. And these trap gems are causing bleed damage as well. So let's see. What's the bleed on those? Dealing another 100k bleed damage per gem he breaks. So, that's pretty awesome right there. So
you
now
have defensive purple plate on him as well.
Boom, done. What's that?
You have the purple defensive plate on him as well.
No, I put the Chelsea plate, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's right, Spicy Peppa. Great. It is feud time. Well, Rusty, take us out. That was our Sir Zoro builds. In the YouTube video, Twitch, we're gonna switch over to some feud here real quick.
Hey, 3 incredible builds by one incredible builder, Sir Zoro. Thanks for letting us feature your builds, and check out his channel for more. And practice, guys. Practice these builds before you try to go into a feud with them. All right.
We
will see you next time.
Bye.
Yeah, or on stream. Before you try to perform this for a live studio audience. Right.
Then, setting them up took long enough not because just the stream account is all. Just getting all the trainers.
For sure. For sure. Practice. You talking about practice? Practice, man.
Practice. Merrick's, the move cost for Roxanne, 6, 8, and 7. 6 on the blue, 8 on the black, 7 on the yellow. And Braun is adding 4 to yellow, and blue is the trick there. So again, and this is the thing. I mean, a lot of people see Sir Zoro's builds and are like, oh my gosh, I can do this anywhere. And they're very specific sometimes. Very specific. So this is not a feudable build out for Roxanne. Honestly, I don't know how to run her because this was literally the first time I've ever touched this character. So there you go.
I've resisted the urge to sing Roxanne on the stream this entire time. So
you can do it with a blue and a yellow MP. Yeah, like a heart, all heart. Now I'm about to leave. Once I leave the stream account, I can't go back to it. So is there anything else we need to hit before I leave the stream account?
I think
put Braun, drop Sherry, and use Beth. Yeah, that would work.
That's all I had in the show notes as far as the stream account.
Yeah.
All
right, so we're gonna go to Lee's account now. I'm the candy store account's going away.
So that was an OP feature. Now we're going to give you a UP feature. This is underpowered by comparison, right? So,
by comparison, yes.
By comparison. That song does slap. Sting and the Police. Come on. Roxanne.
You know where I most love that song? Have you ever watched the show Community?
No.
Dan Harmon's Community show? Oh, it's phenomenal. It's a great, weird show, but
I don't really watch comedy.
Really?
Yeah, I just don't.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is there a dark horse reason behind that, or?
I don't know. It doesn't make me laugh. It doesn't entertain me. I like more like sci-fi, horror, crime
Hmm.
drama. Like I don't know. I don't
Hmm.
choose. I like dark humor. I like dry humor,
Okay.
like The Office. I don't know. I just don't like. I don't think movies or shows that most people watch to laugh. Like I usually don't laugh. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't
Well,
know.
Community, the one episode, I just lost the name of it in my mind because they're all based around like course catalogs, from like a community college, what they would be.
Yeah.
But it's one where they go to Troy and Abed's apartment, and then Abed, or the pizza guy shows up, and so they're like, okay, who's gonna go get the pizza? And Jeff, who's the manipulator of the group, is like, here, I'm gonna throw this dice, and whoever it lands on, starting with the person on my right, that's the one who's gonna go get it. And Abed is like, hey, you've just created 6 alternate timelines. Like, sure, I have, Abed. And then it shows the dice go up, and it shows it go into the alternate timeline for each number. And one of them,
Hmm.
like Chevy Chase, gets shot in the leg, and Donald Glover runs in, and the whole house is on fire, and there's this troll doll. But every single time it starts, the character Britta does Roxanne, and then Jeff's like, nope, nope, stop it, nope. So it just gets to that first little
uh,
bit every time.
that's awesome.
Every time. Hi,
Put
Mr.
away your
Wii owner. I'm not sure what
makeup.
that means, but
Yeah, some things you don't want to read out loud. Some things are like traps, and like
it's
they
a
do that on
trap.
TikTok too, where it's like they write something in the chat that they hope you read, and then you read
Right?
it, and you're like, oh, yeah. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be real picky choosy with what's going on
Picky
in the chat.
choosy.
Like that's the word of the night. Like Zoro's builds, they're too picky choosy for me.
They're
But
too
I'm not
picky
smart.
choosy.
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
I am not a smart man, but I know
Merrick's,
what
did you ever
love
use a
is.
plate with Rhea? Does heavy metal Rhea get a plate? Or what? What are we doing with Rhea? Princess Rhea.
Princess
Anyone
Rhea?
know? Rhea, like Leia? Princess Rhea?
Oh, speaking of Rhea, I'm not using her in feud yet, so I need to swap
I just
over.
wondered, like, does she have a plate? Oh, Z plate. Whoa.
Oh
Or
yeah.
hard times. That's
Hard
cool.
times. Oh, let me
I
here.
have
You
the
know what? I
Z.
wasn't gonna load my lineup this stacked, but
Yeah,
you want
show
to
us
see?
your feud. You're about to start feuding, right?
Well,
For
I'm setting a few things
stream.
here,
Yeah, get it
but
dialed
okay.
in, my
So
man.
so Rhea, if you've got heavy metal Rhea, and by the way, I did star fill her. I just need to take her up by about 400 talent, and she will be. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to take her up a little bit more than that. I got to take her up to 26K. So I got 2,000 talent. I got to jump on with her so that she can then load my rock in later feud. But so you do the spinning
Rock
forearm
says.
smash, you do the two-handed choke slam, and you do the headbutt, and it slaps. It is impressive. I just love
Yeah.
it. But the trick to it is this right here, the hard times. Whenever you make 6 or more countdown, increase your blue and yellow gym damage by 100% for 2 turns. Oh
I think I
yes.
might like Z better, only
Oh
because it
yes.
it it it, help, it keeps them from kicking out as so when their perks are high and they have like plus 40% kick out. Like, wouldn't the Z kind of neutralize that or not?
Possibly, but what is this garbage? Oh, I had to run her purple. I had to run her purple for one of the last things. I was like, this is not how we run
Hmm.
Bianca. What the heck? Whew. Just about had a heart attack on that one.
Oh, you gotcha. Just a little streamer's anxiety.
Oh, I can take down Sir Zoro's picture now since we are
No,
not
well,
currently
yeah,
running
it's a cat
Zoro.
with a mullet, right? So
Yeah.
massive damage
Yeah.
mullet.
So chat, yeah, Merrick's just said nobody's gonna kick out that's at an equal level. Just not even gonna happen.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'll show you why. I'll show you why.
I have to use Z plate. No hard times. I like Z.
I like the Z plate.
But I'm kind of a chicken feuder. Like I really like a defensive plate. I like the safety net. I'm terrified that person's gonna kick out and just wax me when they when they get up. Right? It's like that was my one shot. Now I'm dead. So
yeah. 66% bleed. There's a 66.5% chance. Let's see. The only thing that I don't like with Rhea is she's sharing Becky's. Let's see here.
It's just an update. It's raining pretty hard here. So if you hear some distortion on my end, we've got a pretty bad rainstorm. Yeah. I was trying to figure out what that noise was. It sounded like popcorn hitting the garage door. I stream from my garage, by the way. This is my actual garage.
This is your actual garage.
This is my garage wall right here. Yep.
I stream from my basement. So my son's room is right there. And if he gets a little loud, he YouTubes as well. You know what bothers me about Rhea, Rusty? She's frozen constantly. She doesn't move.
Oh, her animation is not animated?
Yeah, it just freezes all the time. Like she just does not move.
There's a guy just sitting in our feud lobby and nobody's joined him. I was like, I'll be the guy. I'll just jump in with him. I don't care.
So you and I aren't feuding together. Well, it's going to take me a minute. I have not set up anything in here. What are you guys seeing for the feud? What are you doing?
Well, my first opponent is not aware that he's running Zombie Live Triple Red.
Okay.
So this is really good for me with Nikita Lion. It's red bad, green good.
Red bad, green good. Okay.
Red is like neg 10 MP.
Okay.
So Zombie Rhea, this is real bad Zombie.
So this is this is good for you, yeah.
Yeah, because I got Nikita like charged, double MP, ready to roll. She's in trouble.
Nice. I would like to run Nikita. I might a little bit. Rusty took
Dylan, right? When Dylan. That guy he's sitting in the in the queue and he's got 160k talent. So I know our faction's like, oh no, I'm not I'm not touching it. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna jump in with him just to get the rest of our faction feuding, and if he starts losing, I'll grab his line and teach him a lesson, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, we're
I don't know what's the solution, but I'm on stream, so I'm not in a rush. Like I'm not. It's like
you're on stream, but you're not on stream. Like you're not the one streaming, so they can't see what you're doing. You could.
I'm
totally
1-0. Nikita, pow! Just Zombie Live with that red. What is the thing? What are they thinking? His second. Okay, this person that I'm feuding against, their second superstar in the queue is Zombie Bianca with red, purple. And I'm like, Are they aware of perks at all? And they're in a decent faction, right? Because factions are kind of paired up. Like we're in a top 20 faction, so we typically see top 20 opponents. But like my first two matches have been a total of 5 red moves out of 6 possible moves.
Nice.
So, that person just went down like hot butter. Just
went down quick.
Sliced
butter. All right. Well, we are feuding on the main Twitch channel. Z Bel Air.
I'm not going to say his name. It's Dylan the Villain. RNDJ. I will not say his name. No, I'm just kidding.
Rusty calls out on stream. So I am missing. So this is the new, I don't know what you call it. It was the contest superstars that were, in the thing, but now it's feud lanes, feud backyard brawl, something or whatever. But all I have is Rhonda and Bailey this time around.
Battleground.
Battleground.
Right?
Thank you. That's a good word. Battleground. All right, let's save this. All right, Thyrox, you are on the stream. You and I are battling together, buddy, against T-Bone and the Intellect 52.
Oh, you're
The
saying their
Intellect
names?
52.
Oh
You in
man.
here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm saying names.
What if they're like, hey man, you just lost a feud on Twitch and thousands of people saw it happen.
Oh, oh then sucks to be you. Just saying.
So my opponent's third superstar is Glamorous Bianca,
Oh, nice.
green, green, red, which is better, right?
Better.
Green good, red bad. Um, but I was
Oh, she's gonna
Chelsea.
eat me. I didn't start loaded. What did I do wrong?
Uh,
Oh, I'm gonna have to do
I
this.
hope on stream you get matched up against like Zoro or
No, look,
Goldie
he's sleeping
or
right now, man.
Merrick's. That would be incredible. No, he's waking up. His feud score, he's waking up.
He's waking.
He
Well,
sets an alarm, I think.
but Zoro,
Hey,
Zoro just has to wake up and look at the game, and it gives him 50 million war score. So come on.
my opponent who had the 160K, he has one red X by his name.
Oh,
So,
whoops.
and I'm 3-0, and I am probably going to take that lane if he gets a third red X before I'm done
Nice.
here. Okay,
Gumsy,
so
you're
I'm trying
battling
out
the Toxic Mafia? That's awesome. Hopefully I find you on
is?
stream, buddy.
Yeah, you got murked live. I haven't heard that term since the old like Tom
Murked?
Clancy game, like Black Ops. I mean, we used to play stuff like that a lot in college.
Interesting. I don't think I ever played that. I had a
Ghost
had a roommate
Recon.
who played a ton, and I mean a ton of Halo 2, but never
Yeah.
Tom Clancy.
That's you young people. You young people play that Halo. I'm from the old school. We playing Ghost Recon. We're playing them Clancy games.
Playing
So
the
we're looking for
Tom
Bourbon and Booty
Clancy
and for
games.
Tucker. What's
Tucker.
was Bourbon and Booty, were they a sister affiliate of Top Shelf Booty? Was that like the Booty Clan that ran together or what?
We call them the Booty Boys around here, but
Like when Top Shelf dissolved, like was there a leak? Was there a booty leak and Bourbon and Booty filled up
you
with
got
it?
a leaky booty? Is that what you're asking on stream?
That's so wrong. That's so wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And no,
Rusty.
yeah, like in like in 64 GoldenEye, we used to so in our college dorms, like there was a rule like no screen looking, right? Like you
Right.
couldn't see. And so
Yeah.
like my roommate built a cross-shaped screen divider out of pizza boxes that they taped to the screen to try to prevent you from seeing the other squares.
Wow.
That's how intense it was at our little college. That's how bored we were at our little college that Lee and I went to.
That's awesome. You want to see something terrible on stream? Watch this. I'm backing out of this match because that Zombianka had bleed immunity. That is. I thought I'd go Zombianka versus Zombianka. I'm just gonna take the L. I don't want to. I don't want to lose. I don't want to see that time.
So you're gonna
lost.
force close and just
No, I just
renege?
quit. I just no.
Yeah.
Fine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. My feud mate is now 1x 1 check.
Okay.
I finished my line and we're only at the 22-minute mark of the feud, which means I'm only running three people. Like I heard another streamer, Merrick's Gaming, said you a lot of times with a female feud, you just want to run like your best three and like just turn it over quick. So I'm running 3, he's running 6. I'm done 8 minutes in, and I'm streaming and talking to you guys the whole time.
Right.
He's done 2 matches and he's 1-1, and I don't see a lot of relief coming his way. When I kind of glance down, he filled the bottom line kind of just to fill it, but he didn't have Chelsea, so he's got 2 other in the middle line.
Interesting. Yeah, This is why DJ doesn't do these on stream very often, because I'm making mistakes that I would never make when I'm just
What?
watching.
I'm killing it, bro. Best feud of my life.
Well, good for you. Good
Just
for
kidding.
you.
Just kidding. But here's the thing. Our viewers, all 56 people in this Twitch tonight, probably have us on a second device, like a
Right.
computer or a TV.
Or
And I have
picture
to believe
window.
they're also feuding either
Yep.
on a computer with an emulator or on a Mac or on a phone or iPad right in front. So like they're doing the same thing. They're multitasking.
Yeah.
They're listening. They're watching. Can I just say, if you have Chelsea Green, this middle line row bonus is potent. And if you bought the $4.99 collectors passes all month, you've got 50% war score boost with the steps. So I've got full perks, full steps, and middle line row bonus. And I'm just running the middle line, those three. And I am flying and scoring. So if you're not doing that, maybe Gumsy said he's same, right?
Same.
So or
yeah.
Dylan's got multiple monitors going. And Merrick's, those three. Epoch. I'm running 6-star bronze, heavy metal Rhea, 6-star silver Nikita, triple black with the baddest plate on her. And I'm running Chelsea Green, triple purple with the Chelsea plate. And I mean, it's just smoke so fast. So
that's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna switch up once the stream is done. For sure, I'm gonna switch up my lineup quite a bit because, I stuck in all my CSS right off the bat, so that overcorrected a lot too. And
I don't have a good theory on whether I should knock those out first or try to trickle them in. Do you have what's the thought there, Lee? What's better? What's more effective, I guess, for you?
It depends. I mean, usually if it kind of just depends on what's going on in the matchups and stuff. But yeah, I'm usually I'll put one CSS in just to get him out there, and then the rest are just hitters. Women's feuding is a little bit different, of course, like what we just talked about. Right. So
we've got bottom line and CSS work together. So Rhonda is required in slot 1, and damage control Bailey benefits from line 1 bonus. So bottom line, if you're running just the bottom line, right, put your best Rhonda, which is probably baddest, 25% damage to green gems, +1 charge to yellow moves, 10% war score. So you got your Ronda Rousey there, and then you throw your damage control Bailey in slot 3, the modern requirement. And you're getting +1 charge to yellow moves on her triple yellow moveset. So that's good, right?
Yeah.
But that's what you're putting on screen right now. So Lee is going to be running. It's yellow, yellow, blue. So it's not triple yellow.
Oh, for
damage control.
Damage, yeah. No, I'm running, yellow, yellow, blue. So I use the yellow sub just like I just did to refill the traps. The protect gems make it so I don't get any damage. Then I go in, throw down one of these right here. Still got some traps on the board. I'm going to break enough because the trap gems, whenever you break one, you increase your yellow MP by 3. So I'm just going to break a couple gems, preferably blue, so that that's reloaded, even though it'll be fine. And then just keep going. It's super defensive. This is slow, and that's why I don't use Bailey in feud, except for when she's required. But it does the job.
Nice.
Because she's going to break all these trap gems, eat her own health. She, aside from getting her gem damage up every time, she's not going to do much. It's going to be a long match.
Yeah, Zandal. So Zandal is saying Heavy Metal Rhea is hitting 14 million with just a basic, the basic blue strap that kind of came easy with her this month.
Yeah.
So that's great. Theory Brute just got the baddest plate for Nikita. Glad to hear you're loving it. I think you're going to love it too. I think you're going to see the pretty fast matches with her, especially if you've got Wes Lee at 6-star, right, at 26K, and he's boosting as your second MP trainer everything she can do. And yeah, Chelsea is punching up way above her weight.
Yeah. I'm going to take some time after this feud because this matchups, I hate being the guy who's this far in. Like, we're at 19 minutes. I should be done with this feud, and I'm still not. So
I'm still just hanging, waiting on my partner here. He's on his second iteration. He's 1-1. So I'm guessing he was either 1-2 or 2-1 on the first round. He's on round 2. And he's only going against an opponent with 4 in the slot. I mean, he's got 6 and he's got at least 3 losses now. Oof.
Gotcha.
It's gonna be a long night for my man.
Don't call out names on stream.
Well,
you already did.
I just don't get how I don't get how he's not. I just don't get how he's not getting the wins, because he's got a 6-star silver Bailey damage control,
Gotcha.
right? But you know what? He didn't put her on the bottom line.
Yeah, I didn't put mine on the bottom line either.
But he's got the bottom line full. He can get the bottom line bonus. He doesn't have the middle line full.
Oh, gotcha.
Just only 6-star silver too.
Rusty's mind is blown right here, everybody.
Like that's just like a setup. That's a bad setup problem, right? You gotta get your best superstar should get the bonus war score, and
yeah, we can teach some. Call him out. No,
it's consistent. I would say it's consistently. Guys are busy. You know, they work during the day, and probably in his free time, he's not running
proper feud war score lineups. Yeah. I mean, look at what I'm doing here. This match is taking freaking forever. I mean, once I'm done with Bailey's requirement, she's going back on the shelf for this feud. Boop boop, done. All right. Gonna call Papa Schmike.
No, I'm tagging him.
Theory Brute is loving your rant, Rusty. That's right. Communication is key.
And it's about it's like a faction mate that I really like, right? So like I'm not trying to rip on him. I'm just saying but I am tagging him and saying, like, you know, you probably need to cut out 2 superstars and only run like 3 or 4, and then move your Bailey down to the bottom line where you can benefit from that line bonus.
Yeah. Yeah.
How funny would it be if Lee got a Discord notification right when I hit send?
It's like, dang it, don't call me out on stream, man. I don't want him to find out that I suck at feud.
Exactly. Unhitch the plow. That's a great way to say it. It's just dead weight. It's not making you faster. It's slowing you down, and it's just not
there.
You're not getting the result that you want. So like, yeah. I'm trying to help him get the result he wants.
Yep.
Criticism is just saying, like, who cares what he wants? He just sucks, right? That's criticism.
Right.
That's not what I'm saying, and that's not what I want for him. I want him to win. Right. I want us to win. I want our faction to win. So
that's right. I want us to win too.
That is true, Zandel, right? Get good, scrub. And you got to spell it G-U-D. Like, you have to misspell it for it to be like the real troll way, you know? Right. Like G-I-T-G-U-D. That's the ultimate troll spelling.
Yep. Oh, my brother, testify.
Bro, I'm still just sitting in this lobby.
Really? Well, see, I'm doing the same to my guy too. Unless I don't think actually he had beaten.
Here I am on stream with 49 of my
3 out of 4.
friends.
So what's Therox running here? Ooh, Ooh, look at that 6-star Chelsea Green. How is it that he
Could be
hasn't won
worse. He
yet?
could be teaming with Merrick's. I don't know.
Wow.
Why would Gumsy write that? Is that his partner? Is that
Wow.
who he feuds with? Oh man. He's like,
Wow.
why?
Tell me why. Oh, I got to do 4 with her. Dang gummit. All right. Well,
you just do them. Do you do them in a row and you don't get the first time wins?
yeah. I'm just gonna burn through Bailey as quick as I can here.
Okay, so sometimes it's better to leave points on the table if it'll expedite your overall goal, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Okay, no, I like that. That's sound.
Yeah.
I'm taking his lane, bro. I can't. We just can't keep sitting here, man.
Tell me why.
Okay, triple yellow.
Rusty just took my lane.
Triple yellow, and I think I can put the Pooyow on this triple yellow zombie live with Nikita because I'm gonna sub her turn 1, right? I don't care if she's got. Now this may be why Mirix hates subs. Oh no!
What'd you do?
I have to use a prop.
What did you do, Rusty?
I just have to use a prop. Like it's not loaded. Like she's got max perks or something.
We all should have max perks. That's the way. That's the way.
Okay, well, so I put 4 moves of sub. The yellow MP did not go down.
Really?
So,
lane thief.
Problematic. Yeah, I definitely stole the lane because there was 10 minutes left in the match, and I'd been sitting there idle. And my grandmother used to say, "Idle hands are the devil's workshop." So
playthings. I thought.
So what do you do with Nikita if there's no leech gems left on the board? Because I have no leech gems on the board now.
You're running your triple black.
Mm-hmm. So what do I do?
You're screwed.
Yeah, I have to just match. Oof.
Idle Hands. That's a great movie. It's not a great movie. It was a great movie when I was a teenager. Let me put it that way.
What was it? What's the movie?
Idle Hands.
Oh yeah, is that the one where like the little
stoner
hand
comedy and like Seth Green was in it, and I forget who the girl was, but there was like Lacey Chabert or one of those girls that was super popular back then, and everybody.
I'm trying it again, right? I'm gonna drop a 4 sub move.
4 sub Merrick's.
She's got escape artist. That's what it is.
Oh,
and so I don't make any leech when she escapes. Brutal.
Fatality.
Okay, that's bad news for me.
With Merrick, you have to run the drips.
If I lose this match, he's gonna be like, "See, this is why." Now you're seeing what I'm seeing.
Tell me why.
I just lost.
You just lost.
I stole the lane. I got my first red X, and he's probably cussing me up and down. Or he's going, "See, dummy, I don't suck. The live was really hard." Yeah. So.
Oh goodness. Gracious.
Wow. Whoa. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
That's thunder on my end.
That was thunder? That was.
I have angered the feud gods.
Did something, man.
After my lane steal.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. And the hand was possessed. Yeah. What an insane.
It was a great movie. And then the Offspring show up in the middle of it and die. That was it was like, "It's the Offspring," and then they're gone. That
was just a thunder in Charleston. Hey, my kids are like, "Oh no. Hey guys, everything's okay. It's just a little thunder." I know. They're watching SmackDown in the other room. And I think when Roman raised his finger, he's the tribal chief.
That was the call of the tribal chief.
Well, he's a demigod, Maui. He has all these ocean powers that he can.
Roman, not Rock.
Are those two different? They're two
different people. Yeah, you didn't know that?
Kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, so here's my strategy. I'm going back against that zombie live with Chelsea, triple purple, and I'm gonna stun lock her, so she can't do that to me.
That sounds like a good plan.
What kind of strap is she wearing here?
No, I don't want to do that.
Can I see the strap? I have to go to bonus, right? Immunity from being stunned.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Yep. That's why I took the L on that Zombieanka, because there was nothing
So
I
she
could
has
do.
escape artist and anti-stun.
Stun immunity. That's awesome. That is awesome.
And it's triple yellow zombie live with a yellow defensive plate as well.
Now you don't feel so like hot about calling out your feud partner, huh?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch off this moveset. And I'm going to get her with my
Merrick says use Chelsea's blue purple.
Blue purple. That's exactly
blue
right.
purple.
Everything's okay. It's just a little thunder. Just a little thunder.
You talking to a kid or a cat?
My daughter. Do I need dual blue MP?
I don't know. Probably.
Trainers? I think I do.
Oh, this is the worst I've done on a feud in a very long time, and I'm so glad it's live for the world to see.
Oh yeah, for sure. Always.
That's the way it works.
Keeps us humble.
That's right.
Keeps us humble.
Oy.
Okay, blue, purple, Chelsea.
I would love to use blue, purple Chelsea. I don't have Chelsea green.
She's my favorite, actually, on WWE.
I can't believe I still got through mine before Therox did. And so he's facing up against 2 6-star bronzes, and he's got 6 silvers. Oh my gosh, he must be struggling with that Chelsea green, because look at that, his live got eaten alive, okay. And that
yellow
Hall of Fame
China.
Down. Dang.
I'm laying down the traps first, right? And then I want to try to break a trap or two to fill and multiply here. Convert to purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A cascade would kill me. No cascade. I didn't fully charge. I'm hitting the purple prop. And I'm bringing the pot out.
10 Rock and Roman shards. Come on.
Get out of here, Zombie Live. No, you're not going to kick out. She freaking kicked out of it. Unbelievable.
Okay, so for those who are asking, like on the Battlegrounds thing, so one really, really bad feud, and I mean really bad feud, I hit 23 million. Now that's out of 400 million, I'm just saying, but I hit 23 million out of one really bad feud. So, I mean, I'm at 10 out of 25 on the Battlegrounds already. That's decent. I mean, that's the easiest 10 milestones, right? But I'm not upset.
I think it's important. It's important that we monitor the scoring and share what we're seeing. I mean, I think that's super important, because people are like all worked up freaking out about it.
Okay, so in one really bad feud, I maxed the individual war score competition. Done. What? All 750K of it in one feud.
How do I know what my score is?
Go to your contests.
Yeah, Bodacious faction contest. Bodacious solo contest.
Yeah, and our faction, of course, our faction is rank 18 right now, but we're at 4 out of 10, almost 5 out of 10. We're almost halfway done with the faction contest. So,
wait, you maxed the? Hang on.
The Bodacious War Score Competition 1.
Where's that?
Done. It's under. Go to faction contest competition tab. Bodacious War Score
contest competition. There it is. Beep.
Yep.
6 of 7. I didn't max it.
I maxed it in one shot, and 10 out of 25 on the feud Battlegrounds. So, I mean, we're monitoring this for science. I used Bailey. I used some CSS. I used
2 Chelsea greens. How many Baileys did you get?
I got 3. 3 Baileys.
Toss
but Bailey. I didn't do any Ronda at all yet.
Ronda Rousey.
Rhonda.
Okay, Maris was right too. Like, there's a huge difference between 80K and 110K. So buyer beware.
What does that mean? What am I buying? Be
Um,
wearing?
between three superstars and four. Like, if
Oh
you're
yeah,
running three superstars at 80K, like
right.
you're not gonna see a wall of, right. But how do I take this person out? I need to replace her with Chelsea.
However, as slow as I was, I've still been sitting here while my partner is struggling. Apparently, struggling, just struggling. Toxic Mafia, 18th in feud right now. You guys, we rock. I love you guys. And somebody in the global chat just wants us to know we got this. We got this, Rusty. So my solo MLC points for this month are at 936K.
I was
I've
muted. I'm
almost
sorry.
doubled the MLC.
Could you show me your Bailey damage control setup while you're in the lobby waiting? I just
Sure.
want to audit mine real quick.
You want to
I don't
audit
have one
it?
saved. Yeah, I don't. I
Gotcha.
don't. This will be my first time to feud with her because I just got her to 6 star in this recent talent up.
Well, again, this is super slow, super control E, but it's
Sure.
very difficult to lose with. So, Bailey to belly on the bottom, the trap move,
Okay.
armbar in the middle, the sub move,
Yep.
and then the diving elbow on top.
Yep.
And then entourage is Tatanka, which I don't think
I
you
don't have
have.
him.
Okay.
I did
So
Austin 316.
that's fine. And then I'm
Okay.
running Beth, but you would need to run Kofi in that case
Kofi.
then.
Okay.
And then Tech Drew, which I know you've got.
What's his ability?
It's yellow
Oh,
subs do
sub.
50% more damage. And then
Yeah.
I'm running Santa Hogan just to start loaded quicker. But you could put in Shelton for the sub to get finished done quicker.
Okay. How
Dylan
about,
the Villain, 845K. That's
is it
awesome.
worth anything having earthquake there or not?
No. Earthquake does protect gems, doesn't? Oh yeah, you're
Yeah.
buffing the protect gems. No, protect gems. You don't. You want to be aggressive, not defensive.
Okay.
Even though this is a defensive build, so
I'll
there's
do
that.
Drew and Logan Paul.
Drew and Logan Paul. Yeah, you got Logan Paul. What am I talking about? Shelton Benjamin. Shh. You got
Save.
Logan Paul.
I really like that we can save loadouts now. That
Oh
is
yeah,
such a.
it's
Do you have a plate on
amazing.
her?
No. In
I
fact,
have
I'm
an
not even
affiliation
running
strap on her,
medals. Oh,
which is
nice.
super nice.
That is super nice. All right, I am going to adjust my picture here because yeah, I don't want that. I wish you could like I want to drop off Zombianka right now because I don't want to have this big of a lineup and I want to drop off Rhea, but I can't. So instead, I'm going to put fodder there
Right.
and
Okay, so Baby Ice, I got Logan Paul from a bag. Like the month where his victory tour had all striker support and they didn't fix it. I got him in of a bag that month. It was the luck. It was, I think 1 year prior, I got Acro Edge out of a bag. So those are like my two big bag hits.
two
Baguettes.
baguettes.
Like Gerson, baguette.
Jeez. It's gonna slap you. Just saying. Just saying.
I
I
don't
do
know if
not
he
have
eats
a good
baguettes or
striker
not. I have no
female.
knowledge of his bread ingestion.
What?
I said, I don't know if he eats baguettes or not. I don't have any prior knowledge.
Of his bread ingestion. I gotcha.
Right. Yeah. That's, I was trying to sound scholarly, highbrow,
Gotcha.
man of the
Gotcha.
people.
Ugh, this is
Wonder how Nikita versus Nikita will go.
you'll win. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Can I take her leech gems and make them my own?
Can you steal them? I don't know. Oh, baby doll. I hope not to let you down, baby doll. She's new to our faction.
All right. She's just come back from a break. So I'm guessing her roster is, it may be maybe a little older.
Maybe.
Ah, thank you. See, when I said ingested, Dylan the villain says, you sounded like you had a pocket watch and a singular eyeglass, a monocle, right? Like Mr. Peanut, little top hat.
Wow.
I'm not aware of his ingestion. Have your
I'm not
pinky
aware of
out
what
and
you're
you drink your
saying
tea.
here. I'm just
Check real
saying.
quick. The thunder is freaking my kids out. Hang on.
You're good. Where's my... There they are. Baby doll just came from RNDJ and she's wonderful. Well, that's good to know. It's good to know. We're getting to know each other here. This is our first feud together, so... Footers, I would love to approve that comment. I just can't break away for just a second. Hold on, I'll do it. I'll do it. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, we think Baby Doll's awesome. Very cool. And I know she's longtime friends with DJ and T Unit too.
So I didn't know that.
She's good people. Yeah.
Do you know a couple feuds ago, DJ and T Unit actually ended up going up against me? And DJ was gonna record it to do a "You Got" and be like, "Oh, look, Night of the Sun, I got you." Except my lineup whooped him. Oh, it was great. It was great.
I took on never made. It is never probably was recorded but never published. Apparently, right?
That's right. That's right. Recorded but never published.
I'm feuding with somebody in our faction that I really like. His name's X Daddy.
Oh yeah, X Daddy's great.
X Daddy. I was poo-pooing their immunity strap. I have a stun immunity on my Nikita, so like I'm not innocent when I'm out here, griping about my opponent's setup. So
let's see if we got a stun immunity on this Liv. If so, I'm going to be a little bit salty. Stunned. All right, she's done. You're done. Speaking of T Unit and DJ, you're done.
That's such a parent thing to say these days. Like that is.
You're done.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. We had the sweetest little family near us on the cruise that we were on, and I think their son was on the spectrum, and he was, just the funniest guy. The things that he would say, and the mom would, "Okay, you're done." She cut him off.
Wow.
It was like their family code word for like.
Someone took the slow train from Georgia.
Yeah. So Theory Brute, right? Track with me on that. People were really upset about the scoring being adjusted and saying like we're gonna have to grind all night and still not hit our max war score. But like it seems like what Lee is reporting, what you are reporting is, say, the weirdest thing about the Battlegrounds competition, I've already hit all of the milestones that I'll be able to hit this weekend.
Yeah.
So
I'm not.
So does that mean now his faction has to subsidize for the rest of the CSS, or how does that work?
It's not so much the Battlegrounds I'm concerned about. There is still the individualized war score, and that's the one where I was at 20 million out of 400 million. So that's the, ask me how I feel about things tomorrow sort of a deal.
Okay. So TBD. But you've only been in 2 feuds tonight and you're feeling optimistic or pessimistic?
Well, let me see once I'm done with this one, which I'm gonna. Baby Doll's only got 3, so I'm gonna just Z Becky my way through this because.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit my damage Kentaro Becky against someone has a powerhouse Motu Becky, and it's like
Oh,
fodder. So I'm just gonna just wipe it real quick.
just
Get that
crunch.
CSS out of the way. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
don't like about Becky is I've got this is a choose submission. Is it a blue color choose?
Are you talking about the zombie Becky?
No, no. I mean Bailey. I'm sorry.
Bailey. Oh yeah, it is choose. Yeah, it's blue color.
I don't like
And
that.
so all you do. Oh, that was nasty.
I don't
All
like
you
choosing, and I don't like the color. I
right.
want a straight sub. I
Yeah,
don't
she's
want to.
not great for feuding. I mean, at least not. I mean, maybe there's a way that I am not running her the best or something because I just don't use her that much, to be quite
No, I think
honest.
I think
Oh,
I
I'm
think
about to
she's
get worked.
she's like a defensive, you know, like a Chad Gable, right? I mean, it's
Yeah,
hard to pull her down. She's a hard tree to chop.
yeah. Well, freaking heck, man! I'm about to get eaten by this striker Nikki. She pulled off a
Oh, is she
stun
triple
lock on
black
me.
stunning you?
Yeah, but I should have been able to. I should have. Anyway, this is not feuding on. I get why DJ doesn't do the feuding on stream a ton because I'm trying to pay attention to the chat. You and I are talking, and I'm just doing things that if I were focused, I wouldn't have. Yeah, I'm stun locked. This sucks.
Let me worry about the chat, and then if you need to mute my audio, you can.
Oh, I'm not gonna mute your. No,
oh,
then I'm sitting here talking to myself. Like,
nice.
yeah, but triple
So
black
DJ's
Nikki is.
away.
He
He's not
is.
streaming tonight. We
He's
can go
not.
as late as we choose to, but
Right.
he's traveling. So he streamed
Yeah,
earlier today, a lot
he
earlier
did.
today.
Yeah.
I wonder if he did if he had like a pools party earlier.
He did not. They did him on Wednesday instead.
Mm, hmm So
So
we don't know. The pools champion might have changed hands
I don't know.
off stream.
Yeah, we're about to introduce. Of course, it's not the championship, but just community polls. We're gonna do. She is eating my zombie Becky. I am not happy about this, and I can't. I
Is
can't exit out of the match. There we go. I'm dead. Wait, what?
Zombie Lives MP so low that you just can't sub her down? Like that she is just full, like a
Uh huh.
Ghostbuster Cena? Is that what it
Yeah.
is?
Well, one of her moves is one MP. I think the yellow one. My best zombie, or yeah, well, yeah, she is my best zombie girl. She just got eaten. I just got embarrassed
Oof.
live on the
X
Champions channel by
by Nikki
somebody,
Cross that people said was not good.
by Spown. You whooped me.
Gosh.
Congratulations.
I
You
so
get
live if you're Nikita, Zombie Live is just a bad matchup, period.
good
It's
to
just a
know.
bad matchup. And maybe it's anybody is a bad matchup against her. I don't know. But I can't do
Baby Ice,
anything.
what's the Van Dam dance back?
Yeah, I do too. I do too. I mean, it was special.
It was
It was a really
special.
special thing. It was
Okay,
something. It
good.
was just ours. It was
It's
Friday
just our thing.
night's community.
Friday
Something
Night
that
Van
we did.
Damming. Van Damage. Dang. Speaking of damage, damage. You know, I used to have a roommate who would substitutionary cuss, and that was one of his
Oh,
favorite substitutionary cusses is
is
damage.
that Travis? Sounds like
No,
Travis.
no.
Sounds.
Josh Lee. Josh Lee. He was a
He was a
rapper.
good guy.
He was a
He
good
was a
dude.
good guy.
Yeah, he was a rapper, and then he went on the radio. He became a radio guy.
Yeah, I think Josh was a good guy.
Oh yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know that a lot of people gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Agreed. Yeah. But he used to
What was his? Do you
damage
remember
and
his rap
mother
name? Do
father were his two.
you remember what his rap name was?
He just went by Josh Lee.
No, bro.
You
It
want
was
to know
something.
something?
It
Want
was
to know
Young
something cool?
something.
Oh, that's right, Young Lazy. Young
Young
Lazy.
Lazy. Come
That's
on,
right.
bro.
I
Young
forgot about
Lazy.
that.
You forgot Young Lazy? I mean, that's
Oh
big.
man. You want to hear something? You want to hear something fun, Rusty?
Yeah.
That not very many people know. So I used to have that Gen 1 iPod, the like the white one that had the blue
Yeah.
screen and all that. And I got
Yeah.
this little adapter thing that went on top so I could record the lectures in class. That's what
Oh,
he
nice.
recorded his first EP on. He was my roommate, He
Oh,
went and
cool,
recorded his EP, the one that like got
bro.
leaked around campus, and
It was a.
everybody's
I remember "Kiss My Eye." That was like a big. That was the big
yeah.
line
I'm
from
Josh Lee, kiss my eye.
"Kiss My."
Yeah,
Yes, my eye.
yeah.
Yeah, that line. I don't know that he ever recovered after "Young Lazy." Kiss my eye.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, he got famous infamously. Maybe I don't know. I
Do
mean,
you have a copy of that? I mean, like, do you have digital? Like,
it was originally recorded on my device. Of
can we
course, I have a
use Young
copy of it.
Lazy as our like
No,
podcast roll in, bro?
no.
Someday.
I
I'm
would have to
Rusty.
have.
Kiss my eye. Like that would be some stone cold intro, some hot tracks.
Wow.
2024 is ready.
If
Young Lazy was before his time, is what it was. That's
yeah,
what
I
it was. He
guess.
was before his time.
I
He was a
guess
man misunderstood by his generation.
that's right. If I
And
had
now,
express permission from Josh, then maybe. But I don't even know how to get a hold of him anymore. So,
nah, bro, that's public domain at this point. That's like
oh,
that's like Beethoven. Anybody
it,
can play it.
it has
And
not been
so
a
I've
hundred
maxed my
years.
Bodacious faction war score. Now what do? Do I just stop? Do I just go eat a
No,
pizza? But I've maxed it. What do I do now?
I don't know. I am. I swear I don't suck this much at feud, but tonight's stream would prove differently. Tonight's
Bodacious
stream
solo
would prove
contest,
differently. That is right.
battlegrounds, retrieve. There's a lot of goodies. Like I'm getting shards. I just got 10 Dusty shards. I got 60 Becky shards. I got Claymore 10 shards. Like I'm getting prize wall medallions and I'm getting all kind of stuff from these. And I'm not yeah. I'm putting them on a beret and my crisscross pants.
Yeah, I
My
was gonna
beret.
say,
My
are you
beret
reading
is the
the
side.
chat? Josh
Yeah,
Lee
baby
is
ice.
becoming infamous.
I think it is beret. Is baby? I don't know. Is it a beret or a beret? Are we talking like Kangol or like French? Like Garçon wears a beret, right? Garçon. He eats a baguette in a beret.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so Flash Feud's Battleground competition, is that a faction score or is that my solo score?
Battlegrounds is solo, I think.
So I'm at milestone 25 and increase war score by 1. So I still need to get more Bodacious points to push up my Battleground score.
Okay.
Okay. So that's my CSS, right? To get my Battleground.
Yeah. Like, so I'm using my
Okay.
last, what's her name, Bailey, and then I'm dropping her like she's not hot off my
Drop
stuff.
her like she's
'cause
cold. Drop her like she's mold.
cold. Like she's what? Drop her like she's mold.
Throw her out like she's mold.
Wow.
Drop her like she's cold.
I'm gonna record your mixtape on my iPod, Rusty.
I'm young, lazy. Kiss my eye.
That's not how it went. It was Who Am I? Who am I?
Who am I?
Josh Lee, kiss my eye.
Kiss my eye. There it is. Who am I? That was the hot track, bro. Who am I? Who am I?
Josh Lee,
Who
kiss
am
my
I?
eye.
I'm Josh Lee. And kiss my eye. Oh my gosh, bro. You're taking me back to the early 2000s. Slim Shady was on the charts, but Young Lazy was in my headphones in 2001. That's the
Oh, somebody clip
hits,
that.
bro.
Somebody clip that. And then
Yes.
somehow get
I
it
will
to
allow
Josh Lee.
LMAO WTH. I will allow that because I'm asking the same thing of that rap. That was a for real hot track. That was Young Lazy
Yeah.
from Oklahoma City, from a Bible college, a small Christian college, where like they couldn't cuss, right? So like you could get kicked out of the tiny conservative college, right? So it was like clean rap.
Kinda.
So yeah. Oh yeah. See,
Send up a link.
We want links. Could you put it on
Look.
SoundCloud for our listening audience?
Josh
Bro.
already had a thing against me for a bit because he recorded on my device and
He thought you leaked it?
somehow Kelsey Morris got a hold of it, and from that point forward the entire campus had it. So
Well,
I'm just
I know
saying.
why,
I
right?
was accused of being the leak.
No, see, in those days, here's the truth. In those days,
Back in
Caesar
my day.
Augustus ordered a censor. So in those days,
Census.
um,
Wow.
in back then, you could share music on iTunes if you were on the same server, and
Oh, and we were all on the same server.
there were programs called Snooty that you could actually record from other people's iTunes in those
Interesting.
days. And so it was basically peer to peer, LimeWire, like file
Right.
sharing.
Oh, we
So yeah,
LimeWired. We LimeWired back in the day.
we are spreading names like grass seed right now. But we're telling stories from like 2001,
Right.
from this tiny school in Oklahoma City, bro. And it's like them these guys are not online. Maybe. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe
No.
their name is coded in Elvish and you have to be able to decode it to find them
Right.
on Facebook or something like that. So
Kelsey
I don't know.
Morris is a big wrestling fan. Who knows? Maybe he plays this game.
Jesse,
I don't
that's the
think
girl
Josh
from
is.
Saved by the Bell, right? Jesse Morris,
That was Zach Morris and Kelly
Zach
Kapowski, but
Morris, and Jesse. Who?
oh,
What was
Kelly
Jesse?
Kapowski. Come on,
What was
man.
Jesse's name?
Jesse Spano.
Jesse Spano. I think
Yeah.
Bodacious Becky looks like Jesse Spano. That was my.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's who I thought she looked like. She had a less than illustrious career after Saved by the Bell. She was in. Remember the scene though? She was
I'm
on Speed.
so excited.
I'm so scared.
I'm so. Yeah.
Yeah, I never did drugs because of Carlton Banks and Jesse Spano. Like I wasn't gonna try those drugs, man. There's no way I was doing that. Carlton had like a heart attack at the school dance. Remember?
Oh, I never watched The Fresh Prince.
What? And he was like dancing, bro. He was like doing the Running Man, and like his heart gave out because he had so much, speed in his
Stuff.
system. So
sad
um,
times.
who was taking that level of upper as a teen that needed to be warned by Carlton and and company?
I mean,
Wow.
wow.
Things we didn't know we would say on stream tonight for 100, Alex.
That's right. That's right. So, Big Love said, yeah, Creed was a Christian band in Puddle of Mud. So, fun story.
With arms wide open under. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Fun story. So I used to review music, faith-based music, heavy metal music for a site called Indie Vision Music, which is still around, still a great thing.
You were doing that in college, even.
No, it was a little bit after that, but yeah. And so one of the ones that they had me review was when Scott Stapp did a solo album after all of it. And let's just say I reviewed it less than favorably, and I cannot tell you
the news today.
I cannot tell you how much like the people came out of the woodworks and wanted my head. Like no joke at all. Like
the Creed fans or like the
Creed
industry
fans. No, well, I don't know. People are
the
people.
Creed fans. Where
the
are they now?
The Creedians.
Where are the Josh Lee and Creed fans today? That's what I want to know. Like, why are we talking about this?
I don't know. Because we got
Josh
time
Lee,
to kill here.
Kiss my eye.
All right, so Toxic Mafia's 19th ranked. We're 5 out of 10.
I'm up on Creed, by the way, especially the comeback Creed stuff. That they were like the Texas Rangers, like inspiration band. They would get hype in the locker room to Creed.
What's your position on Nickelback?
Look at this photograph. Every time I every time I look, it makes me
Lee was
laugh.
going to get canceled before cancel was the thing. That's right. Just because I didn't even review the album poorly. Like I didn't say it was bad. I just said it wasn't phenomenal. Like it wasn't great. It was just okay.
Scott
and the
Stapp
Creed fans were like,
you were going to take him higher.
Right.
to a
Right.
place where blind men see.
Can you turn me
To a place
from
with golden
So
streets.
since we're on
I
memory
thought Creed
lane
was a
here.
Christian band. Were they not? They were singing about
No,
heaven.
no, no. Actually, he became a Christian later on. They weren't back then,
Oh,
but because so many people thought they were, like he refused to allow the rest of the band to like have open beer containers, things like that. They'd still drink their beers and stuff. They just put them
yeah.
into like a
He
thing
didn't
so
want
that
to
people couldn't
cause his
see it.
brethren to be a stumbling block, some
Yeah,
might say. In some
yeah,
circles, you might hear that
right.
phrase. Not in my
First
circle.
concert you went to was Led Zeppelin. Ooh,
That's
man,
incredible.
that is awesome.
Wow. My
Did I
first concert was
freeze, or is there
nowhere
just
near that.
nobody feuding right now? Because like we're in the top 20, and I've been sitting in the lobby for a little while.
It's probably because you have some bonehead lineup. Nobody wants to be your partner.
Hey,
I
I
mean,
dropped down to 139K. That's
could that be it? I mean,
are
could
you
it
are
be
you sitting
you?
there not joining me, Rusty?
I'm
Are you
in. No,
doing?
I'm in a feud. I'm
Oh,
with
okay.
some ex daddy, I think.
Oh, okay. What's your first concert? Everybody in the chat. I don't know how many
I'm with
people we got in the chat right
twos.
now, but like seriously, I don't normally sit in the
I'm gonna
lobby.
get Charlotte IOW Charlotte soon, and I'm
No,
gonna be
don't want to be like.
rocking my feud promoters
Yeah, footers.
so
You're
hard.
right. You're right. All right. Well, let's look at where I'm at then while I'm waiting to feud partners.
Yeah, they've
Solo
all muted us
contest.
to crank up Creed, is what it is.
That's right. So I'm at
Dude, please.
34. I'm at 34 million,
Golden screen.
and I've gotten about half of the two times war score,
Tracy
or
Lawrence
10
concert.
times.
That's cool.
Yeah,
You
only
know
ever
Tracy
been to
Lawrence?
NFL and wrestling games.
Lee grew
Wrestling.
up in a country music area.
I did not. Oh, I grew up.
Wyoming, bro. Come on.
Okay, I grew up in Casper, Wyoming in the 90s. It
That's
was Nirvana
Wyoming.
and Pearl Jam is what it was.
No. Wyoming?
Yes.
Come
I
on.
wore a wallet chain
Who when they hear
without a
Wyoming, who's
wallet.
thinking Nirvana? Is anyone in the chat think Wyoming equals Pacific Northwest grunge rock, or are they thinking that Wyoming is more mullet, hayride, cousin kissing kind of place? Like
Whoa, whoa. Listen, my cousin Mose and I did just fine, okay?
you were the Hay King.
I was the Hey King.
Every little boy dreams of being the Hay King.
That's right. No, no, I'm serious. Wyoming in the 90s was slightly behind the grunge rock phase. And so
Okay.
it was a lot of 311 and Nirvana and Soundgarden and stuff like that. That was the thing. That is not the Deliverance area Gumsy. Come on now. Come on.
So Smashing
Smashing
Pumpkins is
Pumpkins.
cool because he
Yeah.
still owns like a wrestling promotion. Like
A
he's
wrestling
doing.
promotion. He owns the NWA, like the OG wrestling promotion.
Oh, really?
Billy
That's cool.
Corgan? Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Dumb
I
and
didn't know. I
Dumber?
didn't know
Wait, wait,
which
wait. Are you
one.
calling
I didn't
us
know
Dumb
which
and
one.
Dumber? Sorry, go ahead, Rusty.
No doubt. 100% Big Love. 100%. At this point, we're 10 minutes over on our time and
Yep.
just having some fun. We are just
Yep.
having some fun
You
in
are
the
now hanging
sun.
out with the feuding styles of Rusty Graves.
I am trying to get my Bailey battleground points. I've maxed the whatever the solo thing is for this feud, and I'm trying to get my Bailey points.
Good Lord. This is why
Does anybody
I
have
was
their
having
Bailey
fun
points
with
yet?
you. I got all four of my Baileys. Yeah, I just got to get Rhonda. I have not yet touched Rhonda yet, so we'll
If you
see
touch
when
Ronda, she'd break your arm so fast.
What? Why you watch your mouth?
You watch your mouth. You kiss your mother with that mouth.
You kiss your mother with that mouth.
Oh, but I kiss your mother with that mouth.
You know what, Rusty?
That's so wrong.
Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage. Now, someone would say, what is lost can't ever
Reason
be saved.
rests his head on a pillow made of concrete. Again,
There's this guy, I'm trying
maybe
to think
he'll
of his
see a little
name.
better sunny days.
He does cinematic imaginings of like 90s songs.
Oh
And
yeah.
one of the ones he does is Rat in a Cage. It is so good. Or Bullet
All
with
right.
Butterfly Wings, not Rat in a Cage. What am I
Well, you think we ought
saying?
to wrap up tonight's stream because I know you want to get a war score at some point,
Yeah.
and I am going to try to beat this Bianca and then put my kids to bed and then watch
Oh,
SmackDown on
kids.
demand. Do anything good happen on SmackDown? No spoilers, but like, is it like one to watch tonight? Did anybody see? Did anybody catch SmackDown? Is anybody watching it while we were streaming? Was it good, Baby Ice? Was it good SmackDown? Do I need
Nah,
to go
man.
watch it or can I wait till the morning?
We were on. We were on. People weren't watching SmackDown. Who wants to see The Rock
It's
when
okay,
you
but
can
not
have The
great.
Rust?
The Russ says,
That's the bottom,
okay, big cascade.
bottom, bottom,
Rock and
bottom.
Roman segment. That's cool. Did Cody and Rock have a face to face tonight? I'd like to know. No, my son's telling me no. He watched
Oh.
it in the other room. Hey pal, can you go brush your teeth? And we'll get ready for bed soon. Okay, thank you.
Hey,
What a
pal,
good
can you
kid. He's
take
just like,
me
okay.
higher?
Isn't that incredible? He just said, okay. Your
Yeah.
kids,
How do you get your kids to do that?
my girls do not. They do
Oh,
not
no. No,
respond.
my girl's 8
35
going
minute
on
promo.
14.
Just his ring entrance was 34 minutes, right? And then the 1 minute was him
And then he
raising
took
his finger.
45 seconds to say,
Oh
acknowledge
man.
me.
Yeah. If you're wrapping it up, I'm heading to listen. Oh, our podcast from this week, if that's what you mean. Very, very cool. You guys, I think you're gonna like our we talk through our polls. Like some of you watched the polls fiasco and you wondered what are they thinking, what are they feeling, how's my boys, how my babies. So we talked through it and
How's your mom and them?
we try to be that's total Cajun. You know that? Did
How's
you
your
learn
mom and
that
them?
Louisiana
I don't know.
when you interned down there?
Maybe.
How's your mom and them?
How's your
Yeah,
mom
that's
and
a
them?
total Louisiana thing. So we talked through it. We talked through the good, the bad, and the painful pretty openly on this week's champions chat. So
The good, the
yeah.
bad, and I'd really actually rather have gotten probed at the doctor's office than what happened. That's
I'm 43 now, and I know that 50-year doctor appointment's coming up where you get a certain procedure, and like
right.
I would rather do that procedure than do those 120 pulls again. And there's probably a lot of commonalities between that procedure and those pulls. So.
I'm 40 something. I forgot 1, 2, something like that, and I never got my 40th. I didn't do my 40th checkup where they, say hello to the back door and ask you to kiss the sky and stuff. You're mute. Oh, you're talking to your kids. Never mind.
Yeah.
Hey, Dylan the Villain, you are awesome. You are awesome. Thank you for listening to the Champs Chat podcast. You and people like you are the reason that we became official CCs, even when we
It's
feud
true.
like booty hole on the main channel.
Yeah. This is hard. It's hard to do especially what you're doing, the driver, and having all these windows open and keep paying
Yep.
attention to everything. I think there's a reason Professor was excited to see us take over Friday nights. Right. I'm just curious. Anyway, one's in the chat. If you were just a Friday night Twitch faithful and you were on Fridays with Professor back then, was anybody just a Friday nighter? This is what you do on Fridays, and it's not really even about who's streaming, but you're just a Friday night Twitch watcher. One's in the chat if that's you. One's in the chat. Two's
Everybody's
in the chat
right now.
Two's in the chat if you are just like, I just love the champions chat guys. I'm here for them. Dylan.
Yeah, Professor's feuding right now. Like he is. We can go raid him.
Oh, let's do it. Let's 100% do it.
100%. Can I 100% finish this
Well, of
match
course.
though?
Do your yes. You're the
Okay.
well. You're the driver. I'm
I
just the
know.
suggester of ideas.
I don't know. I think you can. Again, I'm still not convinced. Merrick's is not in the chat anymore. I'm still not convinced that Merrick's wasn't the one who was going ahead and hitting the raid for me each time. Because
Is it a
I'm pretty sure.
command? You just type a command.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
how do we
go
raid? Do I type
slash
raid?
raid, and then you do the
Slash
channel.
raid. Okay,
Uh,
wait. Slash raid.
Professor G.
Raid channel. Channel.
Professor G
Uh,
Gaming.
wait.
Nope, invalid username. I apparently don't know what Professor's username is. Oh, did I get whooped again?
So it won't auto populate for us.
No,
It's Professor underscore G underscore gaming. Okay, I got it.
Oh,
Hang
I
on, I'm
missed
working on
the.
it.
Okay.
Professor underscore. See if I can do this. G underscore gaming, and then close the bracket. And if I push it,
Merrick's is in the chat.
okay, if
We got the
I
cheat code.
if I copy and paste what Merrick's just,
Maybe.
you already have a raid in progress. So how do we? Does he have to approve us to come into his domain? Can a raid
No.
be declined?
Yeah, it gives you time. It's saying right now to everybody, hey, you're about to raid, so you have a chance to leave.
No. You have a raid in progress. What does this say?
It's
Champions is
happening.
raiding. Do I hit leave at the top? Do I
No.
click leave?
No. You're good.
Do I do
We'll just
anything?
pop in there and we'll all yell surprise. That's right.
So I don't have to click the word leave at the top where it's kind of pinned.
No, if you lead it, if you leave, it's gonna leave.
It'll cancel the raid.
No, you'll just disappear.
Oh, I won't.
You'll go
Oh,
bye.
I hit another battleground milestone. Looks like I got some bags. Ooh, Becky shards. Rockin' Roman shards. I want some Bianca shards. I want some Bray shards.
All right, all. We'll see you later.
Uh